Top 10 Mindsets of Highly Successful Entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur is someone who develops an enterprise around innovation. They manage the business and assume the risk for its success. An entrepreneur can be defined by the personal risk they take on in pursuit of a new business or product, building a new industry, or a completely new way of doing things. In exchange for taking on that risk, they often profit most significantly from their enterprise's success. It is critical for an entrepreneur or anyone seeking success to continuously work on their mindset. All human beings are born with gifts and talents that are unique to them. All of us have something that we can share with the world that would give us all the success we desire. What minimizes our greatness is not having the appropriate mindset to accomplish what we want to do. It is the mindset that determines your thinking, and your thinking determines the actions you take. The actions you take unlock your true greatness. Great entrepreneurs come from all walks of life. In Entrepreneurship Essentials, it's noted that there's no single personality profile, and it's more important to pay attention to the entrepreneurial team rather than having the focus on the individual. There's no single character trait that describes every successful entrepreneur. However, certain core values and beliefs are particularly important when it comes to starting and leading a successful venture. So, welcome to our channel, Fixed on Success, and here are top 10 mindsets shared by successful entrepreneurs. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, please press that bell icon to never miss any new content from us. So, let's get started. Number 10. Never fearing failure. Entrepreneurs are fearless. They don't fear failure. They have the mindset to embrace failure and learn from it. It helps them to achieve a great level of success in life just by not fearing failure. You need to become a fearless person who is willing to fail and learn faster. This is how you grow as an entrepreneur. Life is all about growth. There is deep wisdom in the saying, if you don't fail, you don't learn. When you don't learn, you don't grow. And without growth, there's no success. In addition to managing risk and making calculated decisions, entrepreneurship requires a certain level of comfort with failure. It's estimated that nearly 75% of new startups fail. The reasons for failures are vast and encompass everything from flawed business model, lack of sales, or even a lack of focus or motivation. While many of these risks can be avoided, some are inevitable. Successful entrepreneurs prepare themselves for and are comfortable with failure. Rather than let fear hold them back, the possibility of success propels them forward. The author and entrepreneur Robert Kiyosaki once wrote, "I have never met a rich person who has never lost any money, but I have met a lot of poor people who have never lost a dime." Number 9. Standing out from the crowd. Entrepreneurs never want to join the crowd or be in the club of average people. They don't want to be like the majority of people. Even though their innovations benefit the majority, but being part of an ordinary group never appeals to them. Every successful entrepreneur has this in common. They want to be a minority. They want to be in the top 1% of society. They want to dominate instead of competing. If you want to think like a successful entrepreneur, start with standing out from the crowd. Don't be like most people. This might mean working for longer hours or making that one more sales call at the end of the day. As the phenomenal motivational speaker Les Brown once said, "To be successful, you must be willing to do the things others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have." Number 8. Hunger for more. A key part of the entrepreneurial mindset is hunger for success. Entrepreneurs know they can always improve their situation, make more money, and create more opportunities. To successful entrepreneurs, the sky is always the limit. They never let their current condition define them, nor other people's limitations on what they can achieve. They always want more and never satisfied. Now, don't get us wrong here. It is not to say they are not grateful. As a matter of fact, a persistent state of gratitude is an integral part of attracting success. However, there is a big difference between being dissatisfied and being ungrateful. As Bob Proctor once said before, you should never be satisfied. Be happy, but not satisfied. Dissatisfaction is a creative state. This allows us to create new technologies, like from mails to the internet, from landline telephones to smartphones, and even from intercontinental exploration to interplanetary exploration. Look, it could have been your old beliefs that have made you feel guilty about being hungry for more. Wanting more is your right, and just like successful entrepreneurs, they always look for ways to wanting more, having more, and being more. Number 7, growth-oriented. Stanford University psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck studied the difference between success and failure has said, "For 20 years, my research has shown that the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life." Specifically, she found that there are 2 main types of mindset: fixed and growth-oriented. Someone with a fixed mindset believes that who they are is relatively permanent and can't change very much. On the other hand, an entrepreneurial mindset has a growth-oriented mindset. Successful entrepreneurs believe they can grow as people, learn new things, and develop new skills. They believe that, with some consistent effort, they can shape themselves into whoever they want to be. The best-selling author and entrepreneur Hal Elrod said, "Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become." In other words, personal growth tends to create success, so keep trying to improve yourself. Number 6, realizing self-worth. To get ahead financially, pay yourself first. Start by realizing your self-worth, which correlates to your net worth. The less you value yourself, the more likely you'll waste cash. Give yourself permission to follow your heart. Don't pursue a higher-paying job you hate if that is not your main goal in life. If you're not inspired by your life, you're more likely to blow cash on immediate gratification, compensating your unfulfillment. Create an automated savings account and increase the amount you save every quarter. We recommend transferring at least 10% or even up to 50% of your earnings into an untouchable account. Learn to say thank you but no thank you to invitations or requests that don't align with your financial goals. It's harder but crucial with family. Respectfully ignoring peer pressure creates a stronger bond with your inner magnificence. Consequently, your self-worth and net worth increase. Just a quick pause here. If you're enjoying this so far, we just want to remind you to please like and subscribe because it helps this video reach others like you who want to be a successful entrepreneur. Let's move on. Number 5, understanding self and others. When you constantly work on yourself, you begin to develop a greater understanding of yourself and a greater belief in yourself, which translates into a deeper, revolutionizing knowledge of your innermost self. This is what allows you to become an expert in your chosen area. If you don't understand and value yourself, you can bet that an entire space or industry will not understand or value you. We have also found that those who understand and value themselves have a greater ability to be more empathetic of others, which can develop friendships and even business partners. This also allows you to have a genuine appreciation of true talent that plays a keystone in any successful team. This skill set is vitally important when you are seeking higher levels of success of entrepreneurship. Just know that you are forced to interact with other people. And if you have no control of yourself and unable to influence other people, you will most likely fail. As Dale Carnegie once wrote, success in dealing with people depends on a sympathetic grasp of the other person's viewpoint. Number 4, clear, definite goals. Very successful entrepreneurs take careful time to design their lives more than the average person. They take time to analyze their lives, to look closely at their vision and their purpose in life. They put their ideal lives on paper. They take the time to construct mental images that guide them on their journey. They use their imagination to attract the things that will propel them toward their dreams. While most people are winging it, they put their life mission and business vision and goals on paper. Writing goals down on paper helps them to stay more focused, be more motivated, and fulfill their aspirations. They know what they want and do not allow distractions to stray them away from their definite chief aim in life. Number 3. Solve problems. Instead of accepting problems and letting them interfere with life, successful entrepreneurs look for problems and try to find a way to solve them. If you think about it, this is the essence of every business. For instance, plumbers fix broken pipes, Netflix cures boredom, and the internet helps communication problems. Brian Chesky, the co-founder of Airbnb, said, "If we tried to think of a good idea, we wouldn't have been able to think of a good idea. You just have to find the solution for a problem in your own life." This is what successful entrepreneurs do when a problem arises. They don't run away from it, they stay and fight to solve it. More often than not, the rewards of solving a problem are enormous and often granted financial riches. Number 2. Positivity in everything. A positive attitude and outlook are a must for successful entrepreneurs. The mindset of the head of a company sets the tone for the rest of the company and influences corporate culture. Negative thoughts undermine forward motion and the progress of the company, not to mention the management's ability to lead staff and motivate employees. Part of what gives entrepreneurs the fortitude to weather business downturns is their relentless positivity. Cultivating a positive attitude is not about sticking your head in the sand and ignoring things that could go wrong, but about learning how to mentally reframe your response. We understand that life sometimes throws you a curveball, but also realize that in every bad thing, there is a positive thing. Practice the habit of finding something good in everything. If you look for it, we guarantee that you will find it. Plus, it's impossible for anyone to have a state of positivity and a state of negativity at the same time. Those two simply cannot coexist. Our minds just don't work like that. Napoleon Hill once said, "Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit." It's like yin and yang. Every situation in life has a black and white, or a high and a low. Just like we said before, if there is a problem, then there is a solution. You just have to practice looking for positivity in everything in life and watch how your life and business changes. Number 1. Mindset malleability. Successful people rarely resemble the person who they were once before. They are constantly educating themselves and gaining experience that will lead them to the goals they desire. They truly understand the importance of acquiring greater skill sets, which in turn gives them a confidence boost and greater self-worth. They live by the words of renewing their minds. Successful entrepreneurs know that everything in life is either growing or dying. Their business is either getting better or getting worse. They know that nothing stays the same. With this in mind, they are not afraid of change. They embrace change. Of course, change that facilitates improvement. Successful entrepreneurs know that their key to greatness are in their ability to transform themselves and their business. Bonus mention: the belief that anything is possible. Entrepreneurs are great believers. They believe that anything is possible. They work on their dreams and believe it is possible for them to achieve. However, the reason behind achieving a great level of success is the mindset. As it is said, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. So, starting now, believe that anything, including your dreams, goals, and aspirations, are possible. For without this belief, failure is guaranteed. The ancient philosopher Confucius once said, "The man who said he can and the one who says he can't are both right." Habits coupled with flexibility provide you with a path to success. Success is fluid, and so rigidity will stand in its way. Developing this mindset gives you a compass to navigate the ever-changing tides on the way to business and financial goals. These mindsets allow openness and flexibility while also providing you precise direction. All of these keys, traits, and skill sets make up the mind of successful entrepreneurs. You probably could think of other variations, but somehow you will end up dealing with these principles. Well, that wraps it up. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we can almost guarantee that we can help you become a successful entrepreneur. Until next time, and remember, always have your attention fixed on success. See ya!